Not sure which one is easier for folks to see here, and I'm gonna look on my phone to see if it shows me which one looks better. Hey, Sister Cuz! Good morning. I'm actually awake and it's like before noon. Isn't that wild? So I am doing a 31-day challenge with some of the online folk. Is 31 days live. And I thought this morning or today I was going to draw. And I'm asking people to share this video out. Hashtag it with Get Your Brave On and Stories of Courage. And when you share it, you need to share your most recent or favorite bravery or courage story in your post. And tag me if you like, so that we can get lots of stories of courage out there. And you don't even have to go live, although if you want to do that too, that's a different one. Yeah, you have a live to do today too. So let me see if I can get this to not show. I put it on Do Not Disturb so it doesn't show my other stuff going on. And I figured I'm going to do some drawing, but not drawing. I'm going to do some hand lettering today. So I think I'm going to do one that's maybe for the 4th of July. We'll see how it turns out. And I start out with not liking what I'm doing. And that's okay. Redo happens. Oh, now it's too wide. I don't think this is on the right brush. That's my problem. No, it is not. It is on an airbrush, and that's not what I want. So let's pick the right brush, and maybe it'll do what I want. I want Midnight, because Midnight is a really cool brush. And let's start with a red. "31 Days of Live," which started yesterday. Hi, Lou Rinaldi Jr. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, you probably were live yesterday. You just didn't have the hashtag. You could probably go back in and add the hashtag 31 Days Live. It has to be exactly like that one. And you have to go live for at least 5 minutes. And it needs to be on any subject you want. And it needs to have the hashtag 31 Days Live. So, I'll put that in the... Actually, that's in the post from yesterday also. So, let's see if I can get anything drawn here. And while I'm drawing, I can't always look up at the screen to see what's going on. And like I said, I'm not necessarily drawing as much as I'm practicing my old school calligraphy, kind of, and doing some hand lettering. Because I hadn't done it in a while and it sounded fun. Because isn't that the best way to do life? Let's see, what color should we do the 4th in? I I can't do a white because that won't show up, so let me do like some kind of black. I won't like that either. Let's do this in a bright but good blue here. What are my blues? And I can change these. It doesn't have to be. It's a gray. A flag blue is probably over there somewhere. So we'll go back over and pick something in the color wheel. Like the end of that one. Then I could put some stars there. So let's change brushes and go get my, now I'll go get the, oh, I'll just go get the star brush that puts flares in there, puts stars in there for me. Hey, Linda Craft, thank you for joining. I'm playing around with some drawing this morning, and I'm doing a challenge for everyone to get their brave on and to talk about stories of courage. So, I'm doing a challenge that is 31 days live. So it's hashtag 31 days live, and I am asking other people to do that if they'd like, but the challenge I would like people to do is get your brave on and tell a story of courage. So what you do is share this video out, you hashtag it with Get Your Brave On and Stories of Courage, you write your most recent or your favorite story of bravery or courage, and in that post as well, and tag me if you'd like, so that I can go back and make and spread the love. And that's it. So I hope you'll join us in spreading stories of courage. Just because we all need to have inspiration here and there. I think I'm going to change and do some red stars, because, stars are blue and red, right? I'll do red ones over with my blue lettering, and vice versa. And then what else am I going to do here? I'm going to do some other stuff. I think I have an airbrush. I think I'm going to go with soft airbrush. And I'm going to tone it way down to a smaller pinpoint. and do some other drawing on here. So I've done the lettering, but I think I'm going to draw some, I don't know if they're going to look like fireworks or just happy stuff. Happy party stuff. And I love digital drawing because you can delete stuff you don't want. Like this. And I'm going to use a different brush yet again because that's not working the way I'd like it to. Maybe my brush pen. Oh, except that's way too wide.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
And apparently I woke up my Amazon assistant. She thought I was speaking to her, and I wasn't. Let's go back to the magic or the midnight brush and just make it smaller and see if that works. So I think it might work for the drawing style I'm going to do. What I'm doing is just doodling, really. It's a mindful form of relaxation wherein usually you focus on the drawing that you're doing. You don't really focus on being live or anything else, so I'm not getting the full mindfulness effect out of it at this moment, but that's okay. And I don't like that last stem because it got weird on me. I don't like all that either. And so see, it just disappears. I was going to try and make that look like fireworks coming out, but that wasn't working quite right. So thank you for the shares and the comments as you guys are coming through. I can see some of them. I can see the comments, and I can see a couple of shares going on. So I really appreciate those. Where'd that star go? I may come back and put some pop a star in here. Let's go with a blue and go over and do some kind of drawing over here with the other part. Miss Tanika Mason, good to see you today. Hopefully you're getting your brave on, girl. Okay, that's kind of a messed up star. And that took the whole thing away because it was all connected. I think I'm going to leave that one there because that's actually kind of a cute little star. And maybe get myself a different color. I need to change which brush I'm using if I want to kind of color it in, because this one's not a good one for coloring in and filling things. It's more of a lettering brush. Let's do painting. Let's use a watercolor brush. Softly paint that in, that way it'll look a little better. Go back and fix up these edges here in a minute. Another good, well, you guess you can erase on non-digital media too, but I am going to hope, well, oh no, undo. Apparently my eraser was too big. Hey, Miss Jen Nelson, I'm drawing today because, well, I just wanted to. That and, not camera worthy at the moment. I'll have to go back over and see what you did for day 2, Miss Wine Woman. If you guys don't know Jen Nelson, follow her and learn all about wine. And actually have fun as well. Her, matter of fact, Miss Ladybug, I want to find out what your settings were and how you were doing tri-casting the other day. Miss Lindsay Badger and I need to know. So we need to have a okay. We need to have a private meeting in an appear-in room sometime. So hit me up on PM and we'll schedule that. Jim, what part of the country? Oh, you have a mimosa ready. Oh, nice. What part of the country are you in? You should check out the link that I dropped and find out if there's a courage circle near you. I think you would enjoy it. Alright, this star, now that I started playing with my eraser, I'm going to end up erasing the whole thing because I'm going too fast. Well, Miss Jen, I also have I know how to use a lot of the tools and tricks, but just a different maybe a different set of them. I don't use Wirecast, but I do use OBS. Right now I'm using Ecamm Live, which is my favorite because it's just easy. Oh, and then I'm also using Reflector to reflect my iPad onto the screen so you guys can see it. In Virginia and or outside of DC, I bet you anything there is a Courage Circle near you. I will go investigate and find out where the nearest one is and send you some info. I think you would enjoy it. So I'm going to go back to my stars and go get a big fat blue star to put over this one spot. If I can find where I hid the stars, I think they are in with water drops. Nope, they're in luminance. And it was a flare, not a star, that I wanted. And it's too bad I can't turn them. But that's okay. And maybe I think I will get some extra definition on this star with some black, with a thin marker. Probably my micron marker. Oop. There we go, that's what I've been wanting. So I can get in here and ink it where it will blend with what I had. But it will also not be as weird looking as it was, hopefully. Yeah. Guys are getting extra visitors in here, but you know. OBS is not a bad software, I'm telling you, girl. I used it for a while. I absolutely love I love using, my favorite is Ecamm Live with Appearin on Chrome, and Appearin is opened up all the, or it's opened up all the way, really, is the only way I can describe it. I make it, all the little icons and stuff, I zoom in and make them all small, and then I do my, I do Chrome full screen on one of my monitors while the other monitor has the Ecamm that I can see what I'm doing. Lindsay came, you guys had a party without me? You and Lindsay had a party without, I'm gonna get a hold of Miss Badges. You need to come and hang out with us in our Appear-In room during the day or sometime. We have a special getaway Appear-In room. I will send you the link. You are now invited to our special hangout room where we get stuff done. Okay, we don't always get stuff done, but sometimes. Oh, I am very much a Trello party. You bet, girl. I am a Trello. I am Trello-fied. I love me my Trellos. And they weren't working on my iPad Pro just this last week or so because I switched and I'm using the iOS 11 on my Pro. I'm beta testing the iOS 11. And so because of that, Trello wasn't working and on the iPads. Intrinsically, the app wasn't working. Let me clarify that. The app wasn't working, but the I was able to get to it on if I used the browser. And that's okay, because like if there's a way, I'm gonna find it. I've been a little bit of a techie since the late 70s. I will, just to tell you my age and how long I've been in tech stuff. Now my problem is I can't. I'm a tech girl that can't get her picture back in the center where it needs to be. That's okay. And there go the dogs again. So I have two chow chows. They're brothers. They love each other dearly, but they also fight occasionally when they get pissed at each other. And so they are currently and frequently grounded from each other. One's inside the house and one's outside right now. So one of them is outside barking, and the other one is inside here helping. You know, because they got to make sure and get whatever it is to leave. So, oh, Jen, thank you for tagging me over there in the live post. I'm just playing around this morning and got me this, doing some lettering on my iPad and a 4th of July drawing just to say, hey, I invite everybody to look at the notes below this post or look at the notes in the comments. Follow those, follow the challenge that I have of Get Your Brave On, and hashtag Get Your Brave On, hashtag Stories of Courage, and if you would like to join us in 31 days of 31 days live. Hi, Nazim! How... Bueno, I can't, what's my, I can't even pull out any Italian this morning, but I am glad to see you jumping in my live, and happy 4th of July from the U.S. side of the pond to Italy. I loved watching your live the other day, so hopefully we get to follow each other and see some new stuff this month. Doing these the 4th of July, doing the 31-day lives. So I'm about to get off here, and then I'm going to go and follow you guys to see what you're all doing today. Anyway, I'll put this picture up if anybody wants to use it for anything. I will sign it with my oh so artistic signature. Maybe not that one. And I'm thinking, why am I thinking it's the 16? And I will put this up in the comments. If anybody wants to have a copy of it, you're welcome to use it and post it where you would like. And I will share it up so that people can use it. Thank you, Ryan, for the comments, for the positives there. I was just playing around. One, I'm trying to learn how to do some better lettering on my iPad Pro, and so I can do some things. Usually, I use it to kind of do some what they call it Zentangle. It's a form of mindfulness, and that's what I use it to do that a lot, as well as a little bit of graphic other stuff. I'm not near as awesome with it on drawing as I think some folks like Joe Burke doing his comic characters. God, those are awesome. You know what, Nazim? Write it off as a business expense, dude. Get one of the new ones. Make sure you get the Apple Pencil. It will blow your mind. You can use it for so many different things. You could use it to take notes while you're on, and read and take notes while you're on the train. And then, well, I don't know if you could use it as a write-off over there. I don't know how the tax system works over that way. But, if you have a way to do that kind of thing over there, it is super fast. I'd kind of like a new one just because I bet you the new ones are better, but this is one of the first ones. It's the big one. And it's, frankly, it's Joe Burke's fault. I was watching him draw some of his comic stuff one night on the iPad, and he just zips around Procreate, which is the program I'm using. He just zips around it, and like, boom, 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 all of a sudden he's got Batman on the screen. Adobe does have an app for Photoshop to draw with the Apple Pen for iPad Pro. Miss Jen, I will send you our private room link here in a little bit, and I've got a family thing going on here sometime today. I don't know what time yet, but I'll be out for a little bit, and then I'll be back tonight, and we can hang out and chat tech stuff, because I have a feeling you and I got a lot to talk about. Plus, I want to have you on Creative Connections. Nazim, I'd love to have you on Creative Connections if we could figure it out. It's probably the middle of the night your time, because it's 2 o'clock Central on Thursdays. I will totally enjoy the Sundays. Joe Burke is up here and there. They do PopX Cast every other week, and we all kind of hang out in a special room. I'll tell him you said hey, and maybe we can figure out a way for you to come hang out in our, there's 2 private rooms. Joe has a private room, and then us girls, Lindsay and I, have a hangout room that we like to hang out in during the day. So, you guys all have an amazing day, and I'm going to go and chillax and watch your lives coming up. How's 32 minutes for a 5-minute live video? Oh my gosh. Enjoy your mom coming to visit. Family time is the best. And I will see you guys all over in your lives, and check you later. Bye-bye.